Hello and welcome to the Owatonna Forward 2018 Steele County Free Fair volunteer training video. This video is meant to help you understand the expectations and details that will be involved as a volunteer for Owatonna Forward in the 2018 Steele County Free Fair booth. Thank you for your time to volunteer to help support Owatonna Forward in inspiring and informing others within our community about the great work being done in Owatonna. Some general information about the booth is that the Owatonna Forward booth will be located on the east side of the Four Seasons rinks. We are in row 1, booth number 126. Each shift will have approximately 2 to 3 volunteers, and the shifts will be approximately 2 hours long in length. We've done our best to try and facilitate schedules for our volunteers and have tried to partner you up with other community volunteers who you have common interests with. The intent of the Owatonna Forward booth at the fair is really to activate and inspire others in our community to get involved with the movement. As a volunteer at the booth, you are asked to just basically share what you love about Owatonna. Speak from your heart and share the things that make Owatonna great in your opinion. Express your passion with others within the community. Passion can be contagious, and if you feel strongly about the movements or any one of the drivers that we are invested in, please help others understand that passion as well. As Owatonna Forward listened to what the community said over the past 2 years, 6 main dimensions were affirmed by what the community was looking for: impact on downtown, lifelong learning, sense of community, health, wellness, and recreation, housing, and safety were all identified as 6 main areas for a healthy community. Further on in the presentation, these dimensions will be described in further detail. As a volunteer in the Owatonna Forward booth, we ask that you find out a little bit more information about these 6 dimensions for a healthy community and find which of these your passion lies behind. As said before, please speak from the heart, be positive, upbeat, enthusiastic, and others will share in your excitement. Once you've shared your excitement about why you're invested in Owatonna Forward, it's time to recruit others. We're asking to try and get as many citizens as we can to join the movement and become involved around one of the 6 dimensions that I've outlined before. Our marketing committee has worked hard to develop some great marketing materials to hand out during the Steele County Free Fair. We also plan to send out more information to those who sign up during the event about our upcoming Owatonna Forward Community Celebration event, which will be held in October. Further details to follow in the coming weeks. Once volunteers are inspired and involved, the next step is to get them invested in the cause. As a volunteer in the Owatonna Forward booth, you'll be encouraged to have citizens get informed and sign up to receive an e-newsletter about forward progress that Owatonna Forward and champions will be making on the dimensions. The other way to get involved is to sign up as a volunteer for any one of the dimensions that Owatonna Forward is currently working on. Citizens that sign up to receive the e-newsletter to stay informed, or citizens that volunteer to get behind one of the 6 dimensions, will have their names entered into a daily drawing for gift cards donated by local businesses. Over the past 2 years, Owatonna Forward has been working hard to try and gain understanding from the community about what the long-term goals for Owatonna are. Through input sessions, online surveys, and focus groups, Owatonna Forward volunteers listened and compiled all of the data from these listening sessions to come up with 6 main dimensions or goal areas that the community is focused on. The 6 main dimensions are impact on the downtown, lifelong learning, sense of community, health, wellness, and recreation, housing, and safety. These 6 dimensions help create the framework for the goals for the work that is ahead. Within each of these 6 dimensions, are sub-goals, or what are called drivers, that help lay out more specific goals within these dimensions. Specific goals for impact on downtown include revitalization of Owatonna's downtown district to become a vibrant and economic center of community life. Also, a goal has been established to create and implement a river district plan by 2025 for the downtown area. Several drivers were created for the lifelong learning dimension. These drivers include creating and implementing a post-secondary plan to meet the current and future needs of employers in the region. It also includes by 2024, 100% of graduating Owatonna students will have an individual career plan for them as they move forward out of high school. Lifelong learning also includes leading preschool through grade 12 educational opportunities and ranking in the top 10% of Minnesota school districts by the year 2027. Also included is to create a 21st century high school facility that prepares students to be college or career ready. A consistent theme that came from the input sessions was the dimension of sense of community. Two of the main drivers behind sense of community is to develop a community information hub that connects all residents, new and existing, to local events, news, resources, and services within the Owatonna community. Additionally, another driver was to foster a community-wide culture that encourages civic engagement and is inclusive, vibrant, and empowering for all within our community. Health, wellness, and recreation was a main theme that was derived from the public input sessions. This dimension is made up of three main drivers. By 2022, Owatonna will build an inclusive community center that promotes community health and wellness, as well as to develop a Steele County Fairgrounds destination plan to fully utilize the fairgrounds within Owatonna. Lastly, construct an inclusive playground and Miracle League field to welcome youth and families of all abilities. Rounding out the dimensions for a healthy community are housing, specifically that Owatonna will add 500 units of residential housing by 2021 to meet the needs of cost, style, and location for residents and potential new residents to our community. And lastly, the dimension of safety is made up of the driver to improve lines of communication between the public and law enforcement through community engagement and other initiatives. Most of all, have fun. Thank you for your time and energy that you've invested into the Owatonna Forward cause. We're very appreciative that you are getting behind it and spending your time to spread the word to others within our community. We look forward to a great event at the Steele County Fair and are excited about the events and opportunities to come in the near future. If you were unable to attend the August 6th training event, we have a t-shirt for you to wear at the booth. Please contact Matt Durand or Peng Olson to arrange details to have your shirt delivered or dropped off to you. Thanks again for your time, and we look forward to a great event.